So we're gonna make a movie for you, but to get that movie going, we need help from you guys. We need 2 suggestions.
Yes.
From this side of the room, a title of a real book that exists, that of your liking. Oh man, books.
Yeah, I know. Any book in the world. Anyone.
Da Vinci Code.
Da Vinci Code.
Da Vinci Code, sweet. And this side, give us a book that doesn't exist. Make it up. A book that you'd like to read.
Mystery Horn.
The Mystery Horn. So the Da Vinci Code Mystery Horn.
Oh, there's so many directions
Yeah.
to go. The Mystery Code. The Mystery Code. I think that's vague enough. The Mystery Horn Code. The Horn Code.
The Horn Code.
This title of our movie is The Horn Code.
The Horn Code.
The Horn Code.
We open up on the back wall. You see it's an office break room, but like probably a hospital. We don't definitely know. But this here is a vending machine that has all sorts of assorted snacks. And this one's a diet machine for people who can only have diet shit, like Wheaties and stuff like that. And then this here is a soda machine. It's got all the Pepsi products. This hospital has a special contract with Pepsi. And then also some Ocean Mist drinks.
We see a sign on the back that says, "This is definitely a hospital." Just to clarify, in case you weren't sure.
Yeah.
Good.
And there's Purell next to every machine. There's a Purell dispenser, a foam dispenser. So every time you touch the machine, you have to use there's a camera where the guy who's sitting in the office, the security office, reports if any staff does not use a Purell after using a vending machine.
The camera is focused in on a chair, on a wheelchair. Sitting in the wheelchair is an old man wrapped in a blanket and just scowling up at the camera. He's looking at it suspiciously. He's very angry. Every so often, he reaches over to one of the Purells and just squirts a little into his hands, and then he rubs it on his face to wash his face off. A title card comes up that says Foley work by Sound Studios. We watch this man, and we watch the clock above him as time ticks away. It's symbolism. Just then, in walks a surgeon, removing his bloody gloves. Rodney?
Yes, doctor.
Afraid I have bad news to tell you.
Well, I have bad news to tell you too, doctor.
Which one of us shall go first?
Me,
Okay.
that camera, it blinks at an unnormal pace. It's like Morse code. And I think whoever's watching me is playing with me and tapping it in a sort of fashion that I should be distressed.
Okay. So, my bad news is that it is doing that. Strange.
You can't have bad news. You're a surgeon, you're rich.
I
You do whatever you want. I'm sure you have 3 30-year-old wives.
I am a surgeon to the rich, and I do have 3 30-year-old
No, you're a rich surgeon. I didn't know you were a surgeon to the rich.
I am a surgeon to the rich, and I'm a rich surgeon as a result. You are a rich man, Rodney, and that's why I can afford to operate on you and your wife. And that brings me to the bad news.
About Bianca?
About Bianca.
Bianca?
Bianca passed away on the operating table.
No.
And I tried the best I could, but unfortunately,
No. Why,
yes.
why did you wait until I was in my room? I'm in this is like a snack bar. And you're telling me my wife passed away. Can you wait till I was in my room?
No.
No.
It's surgeon custom.
I don't want to live anymore. I want to be with Bianca. Take me to the room.
I
Do
can't
surgery
take
on
you
me.
with Bianca.
Do some
I
bad
can't.
surgery.
It goes against every single code I follow. And the only code that would allow someone to kill you so you could be reunited is the devil's code. Only the devil himself has a code like that. I would never. I'm a good surgeon and I follow a code of honor. But the devil follows a different code. And up pops a title. It's in red and there's an electric guitar behind it. It says The Horn Code. And it says A Christian Parable. We return to the room. That's right.
So, did she dabble with the devil?
Well, she did die of lung fire.
What?
Yes. Like there was a fire in her lungs. Her lungs had third-degree burns all over them.
She only smoked 2 things, cans a day.
Yes, but God sees you smoking, and then He says that's a sin.
But she switched to Chesterfield. Doesn't God realize that's a good breath?
You know God only likes vapes.
Yes, I suppose you're right.
Sorry to tell you about this, Rodney, and I do appreciate your patronage of our hospital and the very generous donations you've given to our children's wing over the year. You're a good man and virtuous.
I don't think I can give any more since my wife died in this hospital.
I'm disappointed, but I understand.
Do you think you can at least wheel me to my room?
Sure.
Can you Purell first, though? You have bloody gloves on. Who leaves a surgery with bloody gloves?
It was a bad one.
Okay.
All right. Here you go.
I
Here we
basically
go.
can do this myself, really.
No, you guys. Shh.
I can't get to the
This is-
wheels. You guys put these blankets on so tight! So tight! Why is the blanket tight?
We cut to his room, and he's in his wheelchair still, and he's just asleep. A terrible dream overtakes him. He sees his wife rising from smoke off of the cigarette smoked by the devil. Rodney, come join me down here in hell, where all smokers go.
How's the food?
What? That's really what you're asking?
Yeah, how is it?
Fine.
Is it better than the hospital?
Anything is. Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
Anyway, Rodney, I missed you. Come smoke and be with me down here.
Alright.
You'll be happier. Woo! And then he wakes up with a start. There's sweat just pouring down his face. It's pouring. And we see the camera watching him, and it blinks 3 times.
Yeah.
Hey, Dad? Heard about Mom. Real sad.
Did you hear?
Am I on speaker? What am I talking to?
I have the speakerphone hooked up on the wall.
Oh.
I'm not leaving anytime soon.
Hey, just wanted to say I'm gonna. Do you want me to stop by, bring by any groceries or anything?
I'm fed here at the hospital. They don't really require groceries.
Yeah, but you've said
Just
so
bring
many.
me cigarettes!
What?
Just bring me a couple cartons of
But you-
Chesterfields.
But you quit. You switched to vaping.
Not anymore.
Dad.
I'll bring the jewels. I'll bring them. Bring whatever vapes you got. I'll smoke everything. Whatever's on the shelf. When you go over to visit Taraj in 7, I want you to get everything he has on the shelf. And I don't care. You max out that credit card.
Dad,
What?
you know that God doesn't want you to smoke cigarettes.
God.
Your body is a holy temple.
God rejected my wife. He put my wife in hell. or well, rather, just let him go and was seduced by the devil. Your mother's with the devil. Is that what you're calling about? Did you know she was in the dream? Smoking?
You had that dream too?
Oh, yeah.
I saw that dream, but I said, no way, Satan. I'm not gonna sing with me, Dad. I'm not gonna do that. Come on, remember the song we used to sing whenever we were scared of the devil?
I have dementia. I don't remember it.
Satan, I'm not gonna do that with you. It's not holy. It's not holy.
I guess you remember this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's catchy, right?
Yeah, it is catchy.
Alan, the guy who wrote all the music for Garfield, he wrote it.
Your mother's gone. Your mother's gone. All I want to do is smoke. I just want to smoke everything. Just rob the store. I don't care what he says. I want you to rob the store and come to the hospital as soon as you can.
But stealing's wrong.
And get some transmitter thing to throw off this. There's a camera spying on me. It's been spying on me for days.
Dad, I'm coming right over. I'm a little worried about you.
All right, bring cigarettes.
Okay.
Don't take Uber or Lyft. Call the taxi from the airport.
The camera zooms in on the clock, and we see the passage of time again. It's symbolic still. It's now midnight, and he's sitting in the exact same place. There's a whole stack of stubbed out cigarettes on the ashtray next to him. Why there's an ashtray in a hospital, we're not sure. But in walks the son. I brought
My boy,
Hey,
I missed you.
I missed you too, Dad. Brought some groceries.
Wow.
Look, I know you
told
said
I'm in a hospital. They
I
feed me here.
know you said to bring cigarettes, but I just don't want to see you go the way Mom did. I heard the way she died from lung fire.
Yeah, that. You know what? That surgeon. I think he made things up. Come here. Since you didn't bring cigarettes, I want you to pick out the good ones. You know,
What?
that are left. There's a couple in there that didn't finish quite a bit.
Dad,
There's
you're
like
addicted.
500 cigarettes in there.
No, you're addicted to them. To the cigarettes.
You're gonna make your man dig in a dirty cigarette butt to get.
I'm gonna throw all of them out.
There's a school for
And then you
children
know what?
out that window. That's like a playground. This kid's playing. It's recess. Just stop. Think about things. You could have thrown the groceries out at them. Those are halfway. Some of those cigarettes are good too. If I see a kid down there, I might walk again, and I might hit that kid and get my cigarette back. That's what you did.
Don't do that.
No, that's what you do.
Don't do that.
That's what you.
Don't do that.
You
This
push
is not
me.
my fault.
You're
No,
pushing me.
it's not my fault.
Why'd you come visit me? You even said I love you.
I came to visit you to bring you this.
A pecan log?
Oh, sorry, wrong thing. Sorry.
Oh.
Wait. This.
I like that though.
It's-
Let me get that pecan log. It's a Christmas season.
It's a holy Bible, and this is what you should put in your face instead of a cigarette. Why are you stabbing it out into? I took the ashtray away.
Oh, I forgot. Oops. It's right on the floor still.
Oh, Dad, I'm worried that your mind is going.
Yeah,
Here.
it is. When you lose a wife, you tell me if your mind is right. It is going. It's been going. Since the camera mocks me, red light, red light, red light.
It is going on and
Wait,
off, like
wait
some
5
kind of
seconds.
code.
Red light.
It's going off 6 times, and another 6 times, and then another 6 times. Weird. Anyway,
Yeah.
read this. I think you'll from
Like
cover
any
to cover,
Cover to cover?
cover to cover, even the weird parts.
Yeah, the
And
Psalms and anything that has to do with the man's first name.
Yeah, all of those parts too.
I just wanna
it's
read
part of it. It's for
Deuteronomy.
texture and flavor.
I like to read Deuteronomy, Leviticus,
Yeah.
and then go right to the apocalypse.
And the
What's the name of the apocalypse?
Revelation.
Revelation.
And read the Apocrypha
That's
too. Those
the
are the
good
parts
shit.
that they.
Did you know the Bible created more movies in Hollywood than most any other, sort of subject matter?
Wow, tell me more.
Yeah, sure. So there was a killer Bible movie, Ten Commandments. Charlton Heston was in it. It was great. And then there was spin-offs and different things like.
We zoom in on the clock and it's ticking by. And it's just ticking over and over again.
So try to use the Ark to kill the Nazis, or the Nazis was trying to kill other people or something.
We zoom in on the clock and it goes further.
Yeah, man. Yup. Darren Aronofsky. He did a whole thing about a boat full of animals. What are you doing? Wake up!
Sorry.
When I'm storytelling, that's golden, genuine connection time.
Dad,
I feel like we never had that since you were a
Dad,
kid.
your stories may be great, but that in your hands is the greatest story ever told.
So I can watch it in a movie. It's way better than reading all this bored old English. Is that what it is? Old English speak?
No, it's
thou shall. What is that?
Dad, the movie's never better than the book, except The Great Gatsby.
Oh, I didn't see it. I didn't read it. Didn't read it.
I'll be back tomorrow, Dad. And tomorrow
You'll have some cigarettes, right?
No.
No, you
Well,
won't.
okay. Tell you what.
Yeah.
I'll come back tomorrow. If you've read that book and you're still not convinced that that's the way to live, then I'll give you 1,000 packs of cigarettes from my pockets. I didn't have.
You're making shit up! Get me some cigarettes for real! I gotta read the whole thing?
He turns back to the Bible and starts to read it. Time goes by. Outside the window, the sun rises and then sets. It rises. Well, it just rises again. So it's the next day. In walks a very strange, creepy man in a security guard outfit and long fingernails. And there's a little something poking out from under the hat. Hello, Rodney. Did you get my message from the camera?
That was you.
That was me.
I figured some creep like you'd be behind that. That finger's gross.
Yes.
You got long fingernails, but that pinky nail's really disgusting. You could even probably put on any glove, let alone a baseball glove.
No, I can't. That's why.
Stop doing it! Then
No,
stop doing that!
Doing it. You're
The
just gonna keep
camera,
doing it.
everything about you is annoying and scary and weird.
It's fun to do this with my finger.
Stop it! It's like a skeleton. You don't have any flesh like your finger.
Yes, oh, don't you like it?
Are you real?
Yes.
Are you
I'm as real as your wife's death was. So I'm very real. And very present and real.
Yeah, and
Yes.
you really chose the wrong words about my wife's death.
Yes.
What do you know?
Oh, you're angry, aren't you?
I am very angry.
You're so angry.
I'm angry, but I read this Bible, so maybe I should, act accordingly.
Rodney, what if
The Old Testament!
What if I told you there was a way to see your wife again? What if I told you there was a way to bring her back?
So you have to bury her?
What?
I was thinking of Pet
Sure.
Cemetery. Because that turned out really bad. I don't want to do that. You're a creepy guy. That guy with the overalls was creepy in the movie. I don't read a lot of movie references. I apologize. But I saw what happened when he buried his wife to come back, or the baby and the cat, and it just was downward spiral. Very, very bad. So what do you want me to do?
The clock ticks by.
Yeah, it was crazy. The little kid's name was Gage. He took a little scalpel, cut the back of the neighbor's Achilles tendon, and there was all sorts of juice.
The clock ticks by again.
Rock-a-bye, babe.
Oh my God.
Hey, I had a lullaby going for you. It was nice. You look. That's the only time you don't look creepy is when you're sleeping.
Let me tell you something, Rodney.
All right.
You can see your wife again, but you must give me your soul, Rodney.
Shit.
All right.
I don't care. Take my soul.
Really?
I don't really have one.
That's easy as that?
Yeah.
You read that whole book cover to cover,
Yeah, that thing's fiction.
and you're still willing to give me your soul?
I'm ready. As long as I get some cigarettes and my wife back.
Okay. Here it comes. The camera zooms into his mouth. His mouth opens up wide, and a big spray of white comes out of his mouth. It's gaseous, and it's also very clearly superimposed over a green screen, but it's coming out of his mouth. And he's rocking, and then we zoom over to the devil, and his mouth is open, and he's just sucking it all in, like, oh, I have it now, Rodney. Thank you.
Sandwich?
Just remember, Rodney, I work for the rich like you.
I'm hungry.
And then the sun begins to set, and we're at evening, and the sun comes back. Oh, Dad? Dad? No.
Hi, boy.
Did the devil take your soul? Dad, you look like the devil took your soul.
Who are
He
you?
did. I can tell. All the signs are there. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, didn't you read the book like I told you to?
No, I skimmed.
Oh.
I skimmed. I'm sorry. Are you mad at me?
No, I think I just learned a really valuable Start over.
Oh my God.
Cut.
We have too many cats at the house.
The title card pops up. The actor playing the son died at this moment. He had a heart attack right at this second. This is why he's been replaced by another actor. We are now returning you to the film in progress. So, Dad, I can't believe you gave your soul to the devil.
Yeah, I did. Fuck! Cut! This guy's terrible.
They fired the replacement actor and hired a stagehand to just read his script. I can't believe you sold your soul to the devil. I guess I learned a really valuable lesson about God.
Yeah, I learned a lesson. I'm not working for Disney again. I'm never coming to a Disney studio movie ever.
Haha, yeah. Walks over and closes door. Dad, I made a promise to you, and now if your promise is fulfilled, I'm giving you all the cigarettes from my pockets.
They're just loose. They're loose cigarettes.
Sorry, we didn't have time. The props department panicked. And
Yeah. Well, obviously, because we don't have an actor, and the guy's reading from his script.
I'm sorry.
Your crew, man. Why'd you even say yes? That's like
there's
the union's going to be striking.
We have a
pretty
really
soon.
low budget.
Yeah, but there's a lot of actors who
Let's
work.
just get through this scene.
Alright,
We're almost
fine. Okay, let me get carried.
Dad, I see the devil's coming for you.
Please
A title card pops up. The effects budget ran out. So the part of the devil will be played by a tennis ball floating across the screen.
Oh no, take me. Take me.
Oh no. Good. Goodbye, Dad. Maybe one day I'll see you in heaven, but probably not. It's bleak. The tennis ball bounces gently against the chest. So I say unto thee, thou shalt not worship graven images.
You know Kirk Cameron directed this?
The title card pops up. The end! Thank you.
Thank you very much.